Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So if you're here watching this video, you either purchased or are thinking about purchasing an Ariel Rider Grizzly. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some of the features of the Ariel Rider Grizzly, go over some of the basics, how to operate it, what the controls are, things like that. And of course, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. We get back to everybody. All right, so the most unique thing about the Ariel Rider Grizzly is it has two motors, which means it's basically all-wheel drive. So you have one 1,000 watt motor in the back and another 1,000 watt motor in the front. You have dual hydraulic disc brakes. Another awesome feature to note is you actually have two batteries, and these equal 35 amp hours to give you some fantastic range. So we're going to take you through turning on the bike. So what you want to do is the batteries have on and off switches on them. So we're going to go to the back battery here, and we're going to turn this on. There we go. And we also have a switch here on the frame battery. And you can also press these buttons here to tell how much of a charge you have on each of the batteries. So now we're sitting on the bike, and what you want to do before you get on the bike and start riding is make sure all your controls are where you want them. You want to make sure you're very comfortable on the bike and with the controls. All right, so you have your power button here. You want to hold the power button down. Now the full color display comes up, very beautiful display, and it gives you a lot of info like the time. You also have voltage, which is excellent because you always want to read voltage instead of percentage. That's going to give you the most accurate reading on how much battery you have left. Now in the middle here, you have your miles per hour, your speedometer, which will tell you how fast you're going. You also have your pedal assist, which you can go up and down on the left here on the controls, and go all the way up to 9 and all the way down to 0, which is just like pedaling a normal bike. So what's unique about this bike is you can actually control which motor or motors to use by this little switch here. So this red switch, so if you switch it to the left, that's going to be your rear motor. In the middle is going to be dual motors, so all-wheel drive. And the one all the way to the right is going to be your front motor. I do recommend using the rear to start and then switching it to either dual or the front motor because your tire is just going to spin. That's how much power is on this bike. All right, you also have a bell here, and you also have your 7-speed shifter. Your twist throttle is over here, and also a switch to turn off your throttle. So if you don't want to use the throttle, because throttle is full power, unlike pedal assist, which you can adjust how much power is going into the bike, throttle is going to be full power always. So when you pull the throttle, no matter what number you're at here for pedal assist, is going to give you 100% power. All right, so just keep that in mind. So there is an option to turn that throttle off. A couple more things on the display. You also get your tripometer, your time. So you have 3 different settings on the left-hand side here. And last but not least, you have your brake levers, your left and your right brake. When you squeeze the brake, it cuts off motor power, and you see this little warning here. It's not an error. It is a warning letting you know that your power has been cut off from your motor because you're squeezing the brake. It's more of a safety feature, which we'd like to see. So let's get on the bike and we'll show you how to operate it. All right, so to propel the bike, you can either use the throttle or pedal assist. Remember, you have this button here that will actually disable the throttles. If you press it in, the throttle will go and you can accelerate. Like we said, throttle is going to be 100% power all the time. So it doesn't matter what your setting is. Pedal assist, it's going to go 100% every single time. All right, now as far as pedal assist goes, I always recommend starting in 1. This bike does have a lot of power. And starting with the rear motor, so actually flick this switch to the left, all right, so that way the front wheel doesn't spin, and just start pedaling. And you'll instantly feel the bike assisting you with the lowest level of pedal assist. So there you have it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. But guys, happy riding.